Alright, man, we live, man. Back, Caneville Show, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe and turn on your YouTube notifications. Today, National My Baby Mama Suck Day. So I got on my Baby Mama Suck shirt. Look. Created by me, you know what I'm saying? It's National Baby Mama Suck Day across the country, man. Talk about baby mamas who suck. If you want the shirt, holler at us. Hit me in the DM, 786-459-9499. See if we can get you one pressed up. 5-1, right?
5-1.
We 5-1. That one was ugly. I don't know if it was the rain. I don't know if it was the 13 people in the box. I don't know what it was. But that was an ugly win. But got some things came out of it, man. Mike Harley, man, grabbed his cojones, stepped up, started catching the ball. You know what I'm saying? You still got Bubba Bolden out there looking like Sean Taylor.
No.
Bubba Bolden is balling though, dog. You saw when he hit the tight end too and jarred the ball from the. Yeah. Man, this man is Johnny on the spot, man. He bringing light skinned dudes back by himself, fool. Listen, this man is balling, dog. Mike Harley stood up. Mike Pope had a good. How many yards Mike Pope had?
Pope had what, like 48 yards.
Yeah, 48 yards. How many catches? Feel like he caught a cool ball. 3 catches. Feel like he caught more balls than that. Any young receivers playing?
He didn't muffle punt yesterday. That was good.
Now he looked more confident out there. You put or on the depth chart like starters or Mark Pope or Wiggins or Restrepo or Jeff Thomas or I guess you could wake somebody up like that.
I don't know if that. I mean, I don't look at it like that. I just look at it. I look at it as yesterday was like, look. You know what I'm saying? Seniors, upperclassmen, look, this is y'all. Y'all not gonna play. Guess what? Y'all ain't gonna play the rest of the season. We gonna put the younger guys in, cause the younger guys want to play. So yesterday was an audition to say this is either you're gonna play or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And Harley and Pope came to play. You know, we had a couple players out, but they came to play. I got an issue with this with the offensive line. We still shuffling. Last week Campbell starts at left tackle. This week Zion starts at left tackle. Why are we shuffling the offensive line?
Because they sacking King.
You got to figure out something.
They trying to figure it out on the fly.
But we shuffling. We keep. I don't know. I don't know. They shuffle.
What could it be? Let's think. You think they trying to hide somebody? Like they don't want the team to be able to scheme for a certain. What could it be? Like what could it be?
I don't know. I mean,
cause let's start from here. Cause when we started criticizing coaches, I know fans love to do it. Let's start from here. Their job all day long is to try to win games. So they do what's in their best interest to win games, unless they screwing one of their mamas and then feelings get involved and now they got to put their son in. If it ain't that, they do their best interest to win games, right? Why would they be switching the offensive line? You was a quarterback before. Think really, really hard. You know what I'm saying? Why would they be switching people around?
I mean, for the obvious reason is the ones who on the team on the field can't get the job done. So
they're taking somebody out and putting somebody in.
Who ain't getting the job done? So it's like, what are you doing?
Oh, so they're actually taking somebody out and putting somebody in.
Yeah.
They're not just switching them around like Campbell from tackle, Campbell to guard.
No, they keep interchanging Campbell and Zion. Last week, Zion started at right tackle.
Right.
Williams ain't played.
Right.
This week, Zion started at left tackle. Campbell don't play. I'm trying to figure out, like, you know,
It look like they're trying to create competition. They talk about competition all the time. They're trying to get it back to where it's competition between everybody. And maybe they're trying to create some competition. What else could we come up with? I mean,
I don't know. Maybe that's a question you probably might need to
the
ask.
answer is right here. If you had to get the offensive line to grade in six games, what would your grade be?
A D.
That's the answer. And I mean, I think that's the answer. What you think, T? All right, T. So that's the answer. It's that D grade you just gave them. I think they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, they're trying to figure it out. The coaches, they trying to figure out what's going on. They still don't know. Maybe But you know, the funny thing is, it don't look as bad as it did last year. It don't look as bad, but it's you know, it's still like, damn, why? You know what I'm saying? Why?
The offensive line don't look as bad?
Yeah, they don't look as bad as last year.
I don't know, dog. We got a super mobile quarterback that's getting sacked.
But a lot of the sacks be on him. He's holding the ball a lot longer than he should. He should get rid of the ball or run, like tuck it and run. Being the quarterback, you got 3 seconds to get rid of the ball or take off.
And you think he's holding? You think he's holding the ball?
Yeah, he's holding the ball. You know, I know he looking for the big player line.
Yeah.
He looking for the big player line. So that's why he's holding the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
I think I don't know. I think I thought it was offensive line. It don't seem to me that he's holding the ball a lot. I just thought it's the offensive line.
No, he's holding the ball.
I mean, the
He's holding the ball. This not the other night when we saw Central in the West. He wasn't holding the ball a lot. He just was getting hit.
Yeah.
It was the offensive line. This situation, he's holding the ball. He's getting 3 seconds to throw the ball. He's just holding it extra 2 seconds.
I think they sacked lights out 36 times the other night.
Yeah.
36. I'm gonna go back and count. See, we gonna go back and film, and we gonna count and see how many times Western sacked lights out.
Man, that when the West fumbled the ball and gave Central the ball back with a minute something seconds left, I was like, for one, I was like, how the hell the West fumbles this ball? Like, you supposed to be one of the best teams in the nation.
Trash power football, baby.
And you fumble.
Trash power football. Listen, let's not get in that. We gonna get in that next segment. We gonna get in that next segment. Listen, man, we gonna come back. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and do all that stuff. Stay locked in with us. We gonna come back and we gonna get into the biggest rivalry in Dade County. X was on sideline for the first time.
Nah, I was there last year.
You supposed to lie, dog. You supposed to be like,
oh,
damn,
my
fool.
first
I thought we. Hey man, y'all stay locked in with us, man. We back. And we was talking about coaching and getting paid coaching, and I mean getting paid for coaching. And I mean it's deep, man. So I put up what is the average high school football coach's salary by state. Average. The highest is in New York. They're saying it's 48,000 for a coach in New York, almost 49,000. I guess they're saying by average though. I guess they're saying by across the whole state. Take a guess what Florida at on this list.
Dead last. Gotta be. What, like 20,000 maybe? Maybe less than that.
Florida is second to last. Last is North Carolina. Florida is under Missouri, Mississippi, Iowa, Louisiana, Kansas, Montana. It makes no sense. I mean, I remember when I was driving to Texas. What's going on? I remember I was driving through Texas one time, and I ran by University of Texas, and I said, I stopped. I told the girl, I was like, stop, man. I want to take pictures of it. I want to see the stadium. I want to see the University of Texas. So I stopped, and you can get right out the car, walk 50 feet, and you can see the stadium. And man, when I tell you, when I saw that stadium, in that moment, I knew that Florida is the hood, the poking beans of football, even though we have all the talent. I realized it in that moment, because what I was looking at was, man, this is beautiful. You know, it rivals Hard Rock Stadium. That's how good Texas Stadium look. What people don't know is, in Dade County, how many teams share one stadium?
Every team.
Every team on that flag that they put up in the stadium shares that stadium. That's why they put those flags up.
Yeah.
Maybe 6, 7, 8 teams share one stadium. That's why when you see my videos, it's always the same stadium, and y'all think I'm weird because 6, 7, 8 teams shares one stadium in Dade County. Like you say, most of the teams don't even really have a practice field.
Barely got a practice field.
Barely got a practice field, like a serviceable practice field. Now, for the people who don't know this, and they're still kicking everybody's ass. You know what I'm saying? They're still kicking everybody's ass. They share a stadium. They barely have a practice field. Coaches not getting paid. and they putting the most kids into college. It's the program that puts the most kids into college, and the coaches are winning year in, year out, and it's like we're just happy to have a trophy. That has to change. I feel that has to change. It has to change somehow. Shout out to Luke. Luke, I see Luke's a coach, Miami Edison. He's doing some good things with Adidas at Edison. But I see he out here on this political trail, and that may be it. It sounds sort of like what Ice Cube just did. Ice Cube say, "Listen, man, I'm gonna side with whoever gonna side with us." But it has to change. Coaches are teachers. Coaches are teachers in South. They have to teach, right? The head coach got to be a teacher, and then he gets like a stipend, right? Luke put it out there one time. Luke put it on Instagram how much the stipend was. I forgot how much it was.
$3,500.
$3,500.
That was our coaching checks. $3,500, and that's not including taxes.
So everybody get the same $3,500?
Only 5 to 6 coaches getting paid. Only 5 to 6 coaches. It's gonna be the head coach, offensive coordinator, most likely defensive coordinator, probably the offensive line coach, and then they'll pick like every coach not getting paid. So
a lot of coaches on the staff, they just there to wear the shirt, look cool, try to get kids, athlete moms. They just there chilling, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that. Only 5 of them get paid.
It's about between 5 to 6. I mean, then it depends on the school. The school could say, well, we'll pay. You know, so we'll pay them. You know But as far as getting paid from the county, the state, only about 6. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, that's how you feel about it, man?
I feel like it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you taking time out your day to coach, to teach kids, supervise kids. That's like maybe just say 4 hours every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for 3 months, you know, that's almost like a job. You know what I'm saying? And so to do all that and you telling me I'm not going to get paid or, you know what I'm saying? I'm basically helping out. I'm molding this kid, you know what I'm saying, to become a grown man.
Right.
But we're not going to get paid. Or if they pay us $3,500, I mean, that's chump change because after taxes, it might be like, you know, $2,400. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're like, damn, that's it, you know?
Right.
So a lot of kids don't be having money to eat. A lot of kids don't be having money to go to college or you know, go on road trips and stuff. That's you know what I'm saying? So it's like you doing all this and you spending more money than you getting. You know, it's
taking
like,
kids to colleges, taking kids on visits.
Yeah,
like, that's how these kids in South Florida get around.
That's a lot. Yeah, and that's big. Like a lot of coaches say, man, all right, come on, we're gonna go. We're gonna go on this little road trip and we're gonna hit the colleges. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it definitely need to change. It definitely need to change, man.
And you know it's not like that all around the state either. I remember the first time I talked to Christian Leary up there in Orlando, and I was asking why he ain't been on no visits, and he was saying he ain't really had the money to go on no visits by himself. And I was like, and I thought about it. The coaches, I was like, man, the coaches down here in South Florida, they get in the van and they take the kids around LSU, Miami, Florida State, and they take them to the campus. And I thought it was going on everywhere, but it's not.
Nah, they do that down here. That's another issue I ain't gonna get into why we do it, because I know why they doing it. But
then they stop.
Nah, I mean for this year because of COVID.
No, they stopped. I know what you're talking about because I think they stopped it.
Nah, they didn't.
Huh?
Nah, they didn't. Cause last year it was people I know was doing it, and I was like, I mean,
well, it was the wheels of waiting, but even that is not worth it. Cause why everybody in the state ain't doing it? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like who wouldn't take Christian Leary to? Yeah. So even in saying that, it's still chasing pennies. You get what I'm saying? It's still chasing pennies, and somebody somebody need to speak on it, man. The wool need to be pulled. Whatever the saying is.
Maybe they might have to create a union, a coaching union.
But I think they have. I think they have created a coaching union in Florida, and I think they created a black coaching union.
Now the problem with that comes in now. Are the coaches qualified? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of coaches out there who's coaching who ain't qualified to coach.
But the head coach got to be qualified, right?
Yeah.
The head coach will always be qualified. How do they generate money though? That's the question. We know how Texas generates money, but how do they generate money? Like you can get a big time matchup in Miami and nobody come to the game.
that's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Outside of Carol City, Central, and the West, maybe Booker T too. Outside of them schools, they don't have no big. Their alumni not following them like that much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If the West and Central goes state, half of the city's going with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anybody else, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? No Miami alumni not saying, oh, the football team, they don't care.
So in those states, Georgia, Grayson, coach getting $80,000 a year. How are they generating money? How they generate money, T? We know.
Sponsorship for the most. You know what I'm saying?
A public school can get a sponsorship to pay.
Yeah.
They could.
You get now that's the thing. Okay, so if Nike want us to wear their uniforms, Nike y'all gonna have to cut us a check. You know what I'm saying?
No, we just be happy with uniform. Shoes.
Oh, they sent us some new cleats.
Huh?
Yeah, they sent us some cleats. We good. Like,
I don't know if Nike would go that far. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, why not? Like, you Miami Central, you the West.
Well, I would hope the West. You see, the West always put up those placards with the bull and the Nike sign on it at their games. I would hope they're getting something for it. Something. I mean, I don't know, but I would. They seem like.
I know. When I transferred to Pace, they like Coach Zach did. He was real good with. We had I think it was Adidas. No, we was with Reebok.
Right.
Reebok, they cut the check.
Right.
So, team, they can do it. It's just I don't think none of them are they doing it. So,
I mean, at the end of the day, man, it boils down to being uninformed and happy to be entertaining, happy for entertainment, happy for those things that keep us from thinking about the things that really value, the things that really matter. And that goes to a lot of aspects of life, man. It's just not knowing, not having the information, and going years and years traditionally doing the same thing that the person before you did. But I think they're trying to do something. I talked to Roland the other night, and Roland was like, listen, man, even if it don't change for us, it could change for somebody in the future. Like I said, Ice Cube, I think Ice Cube doing the same thing. Even if it don't change for him, 8 years, 16 years from now, we told you we're gonna have, y'all gotta basically buy our vote. And now it's here, we're a unified front. So I mean, it's being uninformed, and but I think some things are gonna change. I think some people are gonna start speaking out on it. All right, man, y'all stay locked in with us. And like I said, you become a sponsor. You can become a sponsor and put your product right here. Or just have X talk about your product, man. Maybe you sell dreadlock beeswax or something, man. I don't know, man. People still use beeswax?
yeah.
Huh? I tried to grow dreads one time, man, but I couldn't make it past the press nigga stage. I couldn't. I went to get a tape. The man was like, man, you can't get no tape if you growing dreads. And I was like, man, I can't go to work looking like this, man. I could never get past that stage, fool. Just let it grow out. But man, y'all stay locked in with us, man. We'll be right back.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what? It's